Hello. Oh, that's a croaky hello. Let's try again. Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. As you are watching this, we are halfway to Christmas. As I am filming this, it is only December 10th, so I can pretend that we're not quite halfway. But yeah, I know I said this at the beginning of yesterday's vlog when I was in the car with Mom, but it just feels like December is racing by. And that does happen, and I feel like it happens more and more every year as I get older. I'm sure a lot of you are feeling the same way. I thought we would do something a little different in this vlog. Not that different. I'm probably making it more than it is. I did not have the greatest night last night after I'd stopped vlogging for yesterday's vlog. I had a very cozy night. It was really lovely, but my anxiety definitely started ramping up, which is not good. And it was over little, really insignificant things and irrational fears and just what if this happens and what if that happens and what if I didn't do this thing right and what if I didn't do that thing right. And I think the only thing I can really think of is I think it's stemming from work is finally done. Everything that's left to do, like tomorrow I want to have a kind of just general life admin day, just wrapping things up. But for the most part, like the really big stuff, the teaching stuff is done. And so I think my brain is just looking for something to be anxious about, because otherwise yesterday was just a really nice, relaxing day, and I just don't think my brain is used to that. It's been going for like all year, because even during summer break I wasn't doing teaching work, but I was doing so much with the books and so much writing and getting, trying to be able to publish the not Inn of Hopes and Dreams, that was last year. The Candle Shop of Wicks and Whimsy, trying to get that published. So like I had a lot I was trying to do over the summer when I wasn't working full time. And so this whole year has just felt really, really busy. And I just think as I'm getting to the end of the year now and I'm, switching to out of office mode, my brain is like, wait, we're supposed to be stressing about something. We're supposed to be anxious about something. We're not anxious about something, so let's invent something to be anxious about, which is really annoying. It's kind of a holdover, I guess, of how my life used to be and what I'm actively trying to like transition out of. The workaholic, overly, toxic productivity, constantly going, constantly thinking, not prioritizing downtime and self-care, and not really practicing slow living. There then was always something for my brain to be stressed and anxious about because I was just working so much. Like my PhD years were really hard. Now, a few years later, I'm getting better at all of these things, but I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect. I think there will always be this default part of my brain. I don't know that I will ever be able to completely rewire it to the point where it doesn't feel like stress and anxiety is its default mode. But it is getting easier to switch out of that mode and to relax and slow down and focus on things that bring me joy and make me feel calm and make me feel at peace. And so yesterday was good, but I just don't think I was conscious enough. And I think yesterday was still just busy enough with going to Whole Foods and then putting the groceries away and then doing some things here at the apartment and then finally letting myself sit down to read, but then only having like 40 minutes before I then had to get up and get ready to go for a hike. And so I'm stressing today about yesterday's vlog, which is what I'm going to put up tomorrow. So like it's edited, it's done. I've just like, it is what it is. And it's fine. I think you guys will have really enjoyed it when you watched it yesterday, if you're watching this on the day this goes live. But it's just whenever I start second guessing a vlog, that's also a big sign that I am just really finding things to make an issue. because my vlogs are not something to stress about. They are not something to be anxious about. But when I start second guessing, should I have done it this way? Should I have done it that way? I know I'm just inventing issues. My brain is just inventing problems. I need to like stop with that. And yeah, so today I wanted to talk about this a little bit, and I'm not going to make this whole vlog about my anxiety, but I do think today needs to be a true do nothing day, a true just relax day. It is currently 11:57, so I have had a slow morning. I slept in. I got 9 hours of sleep last night and almost 3 hours of deep sleep. So like I actually got good sleep last night, slept in a bit, woke up right at 10 when I needed to publish today's vlog, did that, finished at the last bit of editing for tomorrow's vlog. So I had everything edited except the last bit of B-roll and then all the music. So did that. I've put on a really cozy, snuggly sweater. I've not really bothered with hair and makeup today. I'm gonna go make some coffee and some food, something yummy to eat. And I'm gonna probably start off with watching a bit of Vlogmas on YouTube while I eat. And then I'm gonna read. I'm still reading The Mistletoe Motive. Absolutely love it. And yeah, I'm gonna watch YouTube, relax on the couch, read, some combination of those things for the next few hours. And then at 3, we will, somewhere around 3, we'll go out for a nice hike. So I will update you throughout the day to let you know how my day of relaxing is going. But I did want to say my recommendation for you all, because I have a feeling some of you are probably feeling in a similar way. I feel like the stress of the holidays is probably starting to hit us by around day 12. So if you have 30 minutes to spare, whatever you're working on, unless it's something fun like knitting or needlework or a puzzle, something fun and relaxing like that, if you're doing work, put it aside for 30 minutes. Sit back and relax, get yourself something cozy to drink, snuggle under a blanket, and give yourself time to just relax with me today. We'll kind of make this an unofficial relax with me vlog, and hopefully we can all feel a little bit less stressed by the end of it. Okay, I am very cozy and relaxed. I've got a coffee shop, bookshop ambiance video playing, and the book I'm reading is set in a small independent bookshop, so I feel like this is the perfect ambiance. I'm loving this book, The Mistletoe Motive. It is so cute and it's hilarious. I laugh out loud every handful of pages. The characters are so endearing. I'm at like 68%, and the romance, it's kind of enemies to friends to, I'm assuming, something more. So I've gotten to the friends stage, but the chemistry between them is just so well written. Yeah, I'm loving it. It's the perfect book to read today. So I did get up and I had a yummy breakfast. I had a toasted ham and cheese croissant with some scrambled eggs, but I have gotten up now and grabbed a few cookies. So I'm going to enjoy these. I've got my Nest holiday candle burning. My apartment smells amazing. I have some laundry going, so I need to get up in a little bit to hang that up. But I'm trying to get this book done. It's saying I'll finish it in 37 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm going to read it quite that fast, but if I could finish this before my hike, that would be fantastic. So we'll see. It's a very fast read. It's definitely predictable so far. We'll see if my predictions are right by the end, but it has been pretty predictable so far. But I'm loving that. I think that's just something I'm really looking for right now in books, and that's usually where I'm at by the end of the year. I just want cozy, funny, heartwarming, endearing, predictable romances. Like, I don't care if it's got all the tropes and all the cliches. That is what I want at this time of year. I don't want to have to think. I don't want to have to analyze. Just tell me a good story. That is all I want right now. There's just so many things about the main character that I'm just absolutely loving and that I'm relating to either a little bit or I'm relating to a lot. Oh, I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm feeling good. This is what I needed. Just quiet time, not feeling rushed to read. I watched a YouTube video while I had breakfast, and then I turned YouTube to something just ambiance related and got out the Kindle or my iPad. I'm actually reading this in the Libby app. They didn't have the Kindle version, which I will say I prefer reading ebooks on Kindle. I don't really like reading in the Libby app. It's fine. It's like I'm being very picky. It's not like a bad reading experience. It's just a different reading experience, and I'm used to reading in Kindle. So even though I have an iPad, and this is one of the reasons why I bought an iPad and didn't get a Kindle, why I still don't have a Kindle, because if I'm going to pay for a device, I want a device that can do more than just one thing. So with the iPad mini, I can have the Kindle app, I can have the Libby app, I can have other reader apps, so I can get ebooks from a variety of sources, not just Kindle. But then I can also play games and surf the internet and do other apps and, like, you know, everything my regular iPad can do or my iPhone I can do on my iPad mini. So like, I love my iPad mini. When this thing finally dies, which it doesn't show any signs of doing that anytime soon, but when it does, I will replace it. I think the only Kindle I would be tempted to get would probably be, what is it, the Fire, that's kind of more like a general tablet, but I feel like even that might still be limited to certain things and would probably be more like an Android anyway than Apple. And everything I have is Apple. So I'm a firm iPad mini fan. So yeah, I'm reading in the Libby app, which is fine. It's just not my preference. But yeah, I'm really, really, really enjoying this book. So I'm going to get back to reading and relaxing, snuggled under my blanket. Well, I've got two blankets. Actually, they're both, I was going to say, this one's from Primark. They're actually both from Primark. One's just a plain gray fleece, and then one is this really cute festive plaid that I bought in the middle of summer, so I don't think it was intended to be quite so festive. But yeah, I've had these blankets for years, and I love them. So yeah, there's your update, your mid-afternoon update. We'll see if I can get this book finished before my hike. If not, I will definitely finish it before I go to sleep tonight. But I think at the rate I'm going, I've got 45 minutes, so maybe a little more if I push it. So we'll see how far I can get in the next 45 minutes, and then I'll make a decision about hiking time. Okay, I just finished it. It's actually a novella. I don't know why I thought, well, I kind of know why I thought it was a full-length novel, because in the Libby app, it was telling me 308 pages, but then each page is like really big text. So like this is considered a whole page, and then this is a second page. And I've got a little battery light. No! Ugh. So yeah, I don't know how many pages it is like in a actual like print version, but it really wasn't that long. It only took me like 2.5 hours maybe total. Really fast read. Really, really good. Really, really good. And a little bit steamy, definitely a bit steamy, but the buildup and the progression, it was so perfect. So slow burn, steamy romance. The steamy kicks in towards the end, but it's so perfect. So yeah, really, 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 really loved it. But I've got a flashing battery light and I need to go get changed. So let's get out to the park and I'll talk more there. Now we're at the park and I'm not feeling well. This is so not fair. My IBS just seems to be flaring up and I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I think it's the stress and it's that time of the month and it's that time of the semester and just it's so much physical and emotional stress on my body that that's always going to trigger my IBS. So my GI system is not happy right now, which is making me not happy right now because all I want is to go for a nice long hike and I'm worried I'm not going to be able to. But I'm trying not to let it bother me. Like, it's still been a lovely, lovely day. And I do feel like I've been relaxing enough and resting enough. And that book, I'm still not over that book. That book was just so good. If you're open to a little bit of spice with your sugar, a little bit of heat, I highly recommend The Mistletoe Motive. Like I said, turns out it's a novella. Didn't realize that going in. Wouldn't have changed anything. Still really wanted to read it. So like that's put me in a really good mood. I was laughing and giggling and swooning the whole way through the second half of the book today. Anyway, that's your update for today. Mentally, I'm doing great. GI-wise, not so much. So I'm going to attempt a hike. If I get 5 minutes down the trail and realize I just really need to go home, then that is what we'll do. But I want to at least try because it's such a beautiful day. That being said, it's 70 degrees and it's still very sunny. So I don't think I'm going to need the hoodie today. I'll leave it in the car. I'm just going to put my sunglasses back on because it's very sunny out. We will try to go for a hike. I'll try to get at least a couple minutes of some good vlog footage. So even if I don't get to enjoy a normal length hike, you all can enjoy a normal amount of hiking footage in this vlog. Oh, this is a different angle. But I kind of like this. I've got my little stool and I've put on my hoodie. Oh, I need to turn off my workout monitor. I did 1.78 miles in 1 hour and 2 minutes. I won't lie, it was touch and go there for the first like 15 minutes. First 10 minutes I was like, I don't know, I might have to turn back. And then the next 5 minutes it started to feel better, and then by the 20-minute mark I was feeling okay, and I thought, okay, I can definitely get a decent hike. Like, even if I had turned around right then, it would have still been a 40-minute hike and I would have been happy with that. But I was feeling okay, not as great as I would have liked, so I didn't keep going like up. I started looping back, so I knew it would take me longer to get back than if I had just turned straight around, but it wouldn't take as long to get back as if I had kept going straight. So it wasn't the hike I had wanted to do today, but it was still a really, really lovely hike. And now I'm done about 12 minutes before sunset. So I'm trying out my new stool, my little folding camping stool. And like, I tested it out at the apartment and it is remarkably comfortable and sturdy. Like, it does not wobble at all for something so small and so foldable and so cheap. It was like less than $20. So I'm really happy with it. But this is the first time I'm actually using it like out at the park. So I've got a beautiful view of sunset. I'll turn it around when it gets closer to actual sunset. I think I'm going to stay out here until actual sunset today. Yeah, I had wanted to go up the Gateway Loop Trail, not all the way, but I'm wanting to try going up, doing more of the inclines. It's what I did yesterday, but going in the other direction. But I got out here too late yesterday, so I didn't go that far up the trail yesterday. So because I got out here earlier today, I thought, yay, I'll be able to go up farther today. It'll be amazing. And then I wasn't feeling well. So I did definitely start feeling better the longer I was hiking. But I think what helped me feel better was that I was going slow. I was going very slow. I think if I'd continued going up the trail, like doing a serious incline like that would have been, I think that would have been too much and might have started to make me feel sick again. So it's always frustrating. Like, IBS is no fun. Like, it's not the worst condition in the world to have, and I'm very aware of that. There are definitely worse conditions I could live with. Fibromyalgia is definitely worse than IBS, I would say. But when it flares up, for just being at home, it's not that bad. But for going hiking, it can be very, very inconvenient. But yeah, I'll probably have some peppermint tea tonight. But yeah, it was a good hike. I had a really good time. And now I'm gonna watch the sunset and then go home and do something. I don't know what. Like, I do have work I want to do in the morning. I've got a ton of just life admin tasks that I've been putting off, and I've got some coaching stuff that I want to take care of before I kind of wrap that up for the year. But yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna ramble. I could keep rambling, but I will stop. I'm gonna watch the sunset. I will flip you guys around so you can enjoy the sunset with me, and then we'll go home and I'll get cleaned up and we'll just have a nice cozy, super cozy evening at home. Find something to watch and just have a really relaxing evening, because that's really all I want to do now. I've had a nice relaxing day, a gorgeous hike, and now I'm ready for a super cozy evening. Okay, it is time to wrap up this vlog. It's just about 10:30, I think. After 10:30, 10:31. It is 10:31. I'm gonna sit out here for a little bit longer and read. I've been watching YouTube all night. Now I'm gonna read for a little bit. I want to start reading a new book. I'll probably read out here until like around 11ish and then go get in bed. My plans for tomorrow have changed, so that'll be fun. I think I'm now going over to the house tomorrow. So come back to tomorrow's Vlogmas and see what I end up doing tomorrow. So I think our question for the vlog, what I would like to know, is what do you do when you're feeling a bit stressed or a lot stressed, when your anxiety is flaring up, when you just feel like there's a lot of pressure for things to get done, or there's pressure in other areas of your life? What do you do to kind of recenter yourself and just get some of that calmness back? Like tonight has just felt so calm and peaceful and relaxing. You've seen some of the things that I do. Taking a day to just do nothing, reading a good book, going for a nice long hike, or, you know, if I hadn't been feeling well, if I hadn't been able to do a hike, I probably would have sat out on the balcony today to at least get some fresh air. So yeah, I would just like to know, what do you do to recenter yourself, to feel calm, to bring some joy back into your life? What things do you do just to help get your brain to calm down when it just feels like life is going a bit too fast and you can't keep up? What do you do to slow things down, I think, is another way of looking at it. So let me know in the comments. Give the vlog a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that great stuff. I would really appreciate it. Come back tomorrow to see what happens, because I have no idea. We're taking Vlogmas one day at a time, honestly. So yeah, come back tomorrow to the next day of Vlogmas, and I will see you then. And thank you for watching today. Bye!